Greetings, this is Scholar Saunders Singh. What's current? It's my birthday, it's my born day, it's my life day. This is from Wikipedia. Life Day was a holiday of Wookiee tradition that celebrated family joy and harmony, values and tenets of Wookiee culture. So Life Day has already been taken. I didn't really coin it. Star Wars universe coined that term. It's November 17th, 1978. That was Life Day. But I don't get to me. I don't get to the first thing I woke up and saw on my YouTube channel was a strike. My dumbass didn't phrase the way you're supposed to. It wasn't any of the videos. It was all in the community section. It was all in the community section. It was phrased wrong. My stupid dumbass didn't properly put the words together. Ironically, I'm a writer. I'm supposed to put words together well. So they hit me. YouTube is goofy. They're weird, but they are YouTube. They are Google. They are Alpha. Okay, or Alphabet. Excuse me. They're Alphabet. So I respect them, but I don't like them. I don't like the fact that they had this goofy. I don't know. It's kind of like a survey. It was like, well, if Shaniqua was saying some hurtful things against Jen Quisha, what would be the outcome of that? Like, they just gave you a series of questions, and they're like, okay, retry if you got it wrong, and then you're like, okay, you checked it out, good, you passed. Like, whoever came up with this silly, stupid situation is part of that snowflake kind of idealism that is so prevalent in the younger millennials and Zoomers, and maybe even some alphas are getting wise. They're probably getting a little smarter now, as they advance in age. But it just caught me. I was like, really? I almost felt flattered. I was like, oh my god, I made an impact finally. Like, I actually did something that YouTube caught notice of. It's just amazing. But it was me. It wasn't the. I have videos on Adolf Hitler. I'm talking about Adolf Hitler right now. I guess the algorithm doesn't apply. I don't know. But I made 3 whole videos about Adolf Hitler, and they didn't even register. They weren't the ones that made the fuss. It was about Hitler, but it was his picture and the caption. If I remember, they took it down, so I don't know if I can bring it back up. Let's see. I don't think I can bring it back up. I'm looking for it right now. I don't see it. But I'm looking for it. Still looking for it. Still looking for it. Doesn't seem to be appearing. Okay, I can't find it, but in essence, oh, here we go. The warning. Okay, it was okay. If you think we made a mistake, you can appeal the decision. Oh, I'm appealing the decision. I will appeal this decision because this is bullshit. And they talk about hate speech. What is hate speech? What the hell is hate speech? Why isn't love speech banned? I guess they account love speech as nudity and provocative, sexually provocative language or something. I don't know. I'm still very worried about all this. This is weird. But I'm gonna launch. Let's be stuttering. I'm gonna launch a one a, what is it? What is it? An appeal. I don't know how. I don't know what. It doesn't give you an option, too readily. Take action. It was removed. I can't even see what it is. Yeah, here it is. Okay. Do the AI reconstructed speeches of Adolf Hitler bring a new ideal to his words? How does that construe as hate speech? What the hell is hate speech? There's evil speech. There's fraudulent speech. There's treasonous speech. There's terroristic threats. Those are all illegal. Those are all cause for concern. Those are all probability of being called out. I understand though, this is a private organization, and I respect the fact that they even have guidelines and the fact that they toss my dumb ass out. Show me, look, you need to get your shit together, nigga, because we ain't feeling this. We're not feeling this. So you need to get together. But I just think it's really goofy. Christopher Perkins says, "Bro, you broke the rules. I'm not your brother, but today I am your brother. It's my birthday. It's a free day. Ask as many questions as you like. Chip in $5, $10, whatever you can. Frequent Lion Riles podcast, also known as Riles, LMAO, bro, had an entire live dedicated to the transcription of Mein Kampf and is now asking, what is hate speech? Well, yeah, what is hate speech? Mr. Troystar Terrain has been speaking hate speech for over 2 decades, probably 3 decades now, because of his magazine and Source Magazine, both of those magazines, and on Hot 97, Power 105, Pulse 87, Hot 100.3 The Beat, and his own YouTube channel. Not trying to call him out, and I don't want to get him embroiled in my mess. But I got a strike. This is my first strike. They popped my cherry. They popped my strike cherry. It feels great. I woke up. I was like, oh shit. I was like, oh my God, look at this. I got a strike. And is that just tell me? I totally disagree. I'm going to launch a counter decision. I simply said, do the AI reconstructed speeches of Adolf Hitler bring a new ideal to his words? How is that hate speech? Just whatever hate speech is, whatever people may think it is. I think what people mainly think hate speech is my conclusion. I don't think this may be right, but this is my conclusion. People think that if you say something that or you present something that's controversial or very negative in some way, shape, or form, you're not even trying to be negative, but you come off as such, it could be deemed as hate speech. So that's what I can understand. Hate speech to me is saying there's a fire in a crowded theater. That's hate speech. That's not really technically hate speech, but that's fraud. That's a crime. You literally cannot do that without facing penalties. Telling people that I'm going to kill you. I'm going to blow up the school. I'm going to blow up this office building. I'm going to fly commercial jets into these skyscrapers. They didn't say it because obviously we would probably be like, oh, maybe we should check on these guys. But that's very telling. That shows you how speech can be twisted and turned and shown in a totally different light in a way that we don't really expect, and just have this whole understanding of ourselves as human beings. There's evil speech. Okay, Hitler spoke evil speech. Like fraudulent speech is evil. Terroristic threats are evil, and I guess he really was terrorizing and using terroristic threats against Jews. I don't understand how it was. It doesn't make any sense to me that I should get this strike, but I was a little bit happy. I was like, YouTube finally recognized me, recognized my channel, and it's special. It is nice. That warmed my heart, on my born day, that was nice. 36. My age is a kilo. And ain't no coincidence. My age is a kilo, which means that I'm gordo. Who said that? Who said that? Anybody out there in the live chat? Who said? And ain't no coincidence. My age is a kilo, which means that I'm gordo, which means that I'm. Who said that? Down to two. Down to two. Was up by 5. I have 5 people in here now with 2 people and 3 likes. 2 people I know and I can see. I don't know. There could be 78,000 people in here, but it shows that there's only 2 people in here with 3 likes, which is okay. I'm not mad. This is the middle of the day. People are working, doing their 9 to 5. I don't have no 9 to 5. This is my 9 to 5. This is the work I put in, you know. So I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I'm happy. Not because it's my birthday. This is just another day. My family like, oh, well, not on your birthday. Oh, not on your birthday. Oh, whatever. Whatever. You know, it's gonna be another day tomorrow, just like today is another day, and yesterday was another day. Ryle says it's a Dragnet AI aggregator, bro. It's crude, but also pretty good at stopping most content that's inflammatory. But did you understand? I totally understand what you're saying. But do you understand how I totally like try? You know, I was using my best, you know, behavior. Okay, yeah. Happy birthday, little big nigga. Yeah, thank you, Rouse. Salute. You know, I appreciate the birthday wishes, but you know, it's just another day. Just like I got taught by the hater. You know, I pretty much adapted his style. I'm trying not to be a stan, but it makes so much sense and it works for me. I'm not a stan because I'm not a homosexual, suicidal, homicidal maniac like Stan in the song made by the Diamond White Boy Eminem. But I've taken on certain roles. I shave my head. I wear hats now. You know, I've studied objective hate. That doesn't mean you have to do that. You can have braids down to your back and still be an objective hater. I just chose it because it made sense to me. I don't have to sit in a barber chair. I don't have to get up, put on clothes, go down to the barber shop, pay $20, $25 for a haircut, you know, and keep it moving. Like, I'm good. I'm bald. I like that. I keep a hat on my head because I'm enlightened. Name all the major religions or faiths. Pardon me. I don't like to use the word religion because people say, oh, well, religion is a routine, like brushing your teeth, putting your clothes on. That's a religion. That's religious. No, faith. Faith is the belief in something that is not there, that doesn't exist. So that's not a technical term. The technical definition is faith is the acceptance of ideas in the absence of evidence. That is faith. So, with that said, all the faiths, the top 3, Christianity, Judaism, and Islam, not in that order, but they all have, you know, head coverings. Every one of them have, you know, various head coverings in whatever sect that they choose to fall under. All of them. So I understand it now. Sometimes when wearing a head, you know, something on your head, it just means that you're enlightened. And I've been enlightened by Mr. Troy Star Terrain and Miss Ayn Rand. She didn't make a big deal about birthday parties. She said they're okay. You know, if you want to enjoy them, enjoy your birthday, enjoy your day. People enjoy her birthday. Her birthday is February 2nd. She was born in 1905. You know, that was Groundhog Day now in America. You know, and you know, if only we could repeat a life. You know, like in the movie, the day was the same day over and over and over again. If you haven't seen it, spoiler alert. But down to 1 person, 3 likes. I don't know. I just wanted to come on here real quick. This wasn't even scheduled. This is just me, you know, spouting and spewing my vitriol, and I just wanted to let you guys know how you can wake up to a birthday present. It was like a present. It was like a gift. I was like, oh boy, YouTube finally, you know, recognizing the nigga, finally paying attention. And I'll never, you know, come whack on the old school track, as they say. They call it taking a policy training. Your warning will expire in 90 days. To keep our community safe, your content won't be put back on YouTube. Training completed on June 21st, 2024. Your warning will expire on September 19th, 2024. So it's a little less than 90 days, I think, right? Isn't 90 days exactly like 30? Isn't that exactly like September 21st? I'm not going to complain. It's 2 days earlier. But it says I can submit an appeal. And that's what I'm about to do after this broadcast. I'm going to submit an appeal. I'm going to say, look, it's my birthday. I can do whatever the heck I want. 0 people watching right now. 0 people. It's all for rebroadcast land. But yeah, so it's very understandable if people don't really get the gist of what we are in now. We are in a very fragile snowflake. Oh my God, did he really say that? Did she really say that? Mr. Chorzar, excuse me, Mr. Chorzar does not like to be called a genius. So I like to say he's brilliant. He does not call himself a genius. He doesn't allow other people to call himself a genius, but I'll say he's goddamn brilliant. Because he was on the radio for decades, and in between spots. Not he wasn't on a single station for a decade, but he was on from 2000 to about 2000. Well, maybe not a decade. I say YouTube. YouTube is technically considered it, so he's been on there for over 20 years. He's been on broadcasting, and on the terrestrial radio, he never was fined by the FCC. And I don't think they give warnings. I think they strike you down. They give you a strike right off the bat. He was never fined by the FCC, not one time. Not a single time. So that's something to grow with. That's something you can think about, because the things he said on those, he's been suspended, he was fired, but never did he get a single solitary strike from the FCC. Now, I think, other people, I won't even mention his name, but you can fill in the blank. He was big in New York, and I think he racked up a few FCC violations, and he went on to go on to make hundreds of millions of dollars. Now, Mr. Chorzar not counting pockets, but he didn't get the $100 million. He wasn't granted $100 million that I know of, and that he has spoken of. He certainly deserves that, and more, billions of dollars. The fact that he changed my life and turned it around and placed my feet on solid ground. That's why I cherish the fact that this strike really stands for and what it means. I enjoy the fact that I am able to convey my words. And if YouTube wants to strike and say, you can't do this as a warning, if you do this same behavior in 90 days, then we're shutting you down. For a week, you can't post, you can't comment, you can't do anything. So be it. I don't own Google, YouTube, or Alpha. I don't own any of them. These are multi-billion-dollar concerns. Alphabet, I keep on saying Alpha. Alphabet is the parent company of Google and YouTube. So we have to be very understandable about that. We have to understand all that. I think that with YouTube's ability to do that, that's pretty powerful. I think that's strong, but it's for the weak. It's strength or weakness. It's like, yes, we can shut you down, we can do whatever we want, but it's because somebody might feel some way and feel a little taken aback by your words, and you just didn't have to say it that way, and if only you just phrase it differently. And was the portrait, because I have a portrait of Adolf Hitler, and excuse me, and the text. I have a portrait and the text. So what was more flagrant, the text or the photograph? That's what I'm wondering right now. What was it that really brought them to their conclusion and their idea of it. That's what I want to know. They call it community guidelines and their strike system. Oh, okay. So it's one day. It was June 20th, 2024. They reviewed it. They're like, this is just this is horrible. This is terrible. I mean, I'm offended. This is hateful. This is hate speech. I'm totally doing an appeal without question. Doing an appeal. No question about that. So I think that is, the clear-cut answer. If I appeal, hopefully I'll have a chance to say, look, I wasn't trying to say anything evil or vicious. I just want to know, does the Reconstruction, does it, is it different? Does it hit different? As we say, in modern times, does it hit different than it does, than in previous decades or in any other time? I mean, what is the difference? What is the main, fault? How am I at an odds right now? How did this happen? That's what I want to know. That's what I would like to really figure out, because so many people have had strikes. Mr. Choice of Terrain has had strikes on his channel. He had to shut down the whole channel before. Not for this. I don't think it was even for speech. I think it was for music. He was playing music during one of the things. They gave him a copyright strike. I think it was. I'm not trying to get a copyright strike. I'm trying to be focused on that, but I have yet to get that. But I'm gonna be ever vigilant and ever on the ready, and on the and make sure that this happens. Make sure that this stays relevant, stays on topic, stays on deck, remains in focus. I want to be like that. So I'm really going to focus on the might and the power of the written word and the spoken word, and the video, the footage, everything that goes into these broadcasts. I'm very protective of myself. I was just, but like I said, I wasn't like, oh my god, I got a strike. Oh my gosh, I got a name me a strike. I just got a warning. I just got a warning of a strike. They had to take down the content and all that. So I'm never going to use a Hitler uh, shot again. That's for sure. I'm just gonna ask, what does AI reconstruction do that is different than in other fields, something like that. Hold on, give me a second. I got a call. Hold on. Hola. That was the rat phone. No. that was a family member of mine calling in, and this is going to be a short show. I just want to make sure everybody got my Cash App, $SKYLERSAUNDERS1, my Venmo at SKYLERIZED, and PayPal.me/SKYLERSAUNDERS. So, hey, that's all right. That's okay. You're gonna do it on any day. If any day, I understand. It was really the 20th, but there was a review, and then they had the process, and they said, hey, I'll give you a warning. At least we gave you a warning. We didn't give you a strike, but we gave you a warning just in case you didn't really realize it. You broke one of our rules, one of our community guidelines, as they say, which I think is false. I did not say anything like Hitler is the greatest man of all time, and he should be renowned for his gassing duties, and so I didn't say anything like that. Nothing even close to that garbage and tripe and disgustingness. I would never say anything like that. But that's the irony that we have to play with. You take in what people are saying, and you have them, be aware of what you're not aware of. I was not aware of the fact. I was like, as I was typing, I was like, is this? Man, I hope this is going to be all right. I don't know. I was like, this should go through, right? I mean, I think it was more so the photograph. They didn't want the photograph up so much. I think that was the main problem, because the text was simple. It was just, do you think that the AI reconstruction gives it a new ideal? Does it give it a new spin on things? The way it's said in English, is it different than in German? Because German, it sounds really like he's pissed off, like he's really crazy. But English, it almost sounds like Jordan Peterson. I'm sorry, he just reminded me of Jordan Peterson a little bit, just a little bit. But yeah, he just his rhetoric, his speech, everything about him. It's completely anathema to human life, the human mind, human reason, human life, everything. He was anti all of that. He went up against all those different values. And I was just trying to be objective and state what the main draw was for him. What really caused him to be that way? What drove him? What ignited in his spirit to be such an evil, disgusting, low-grade human being? Which it's hard to even say that he was a human being. It's even hard to say that. It's hard to say that he was a human, because he was so inhumane. And he showed himself that to be that way. So on my born day, I was pleasantly surprised. I was like, oh, okay, warning. All right. I'm going to challenge that. I'm going to appeal that real quick. No question about that. See what happens. So that's what I plan on doing. Hope you guys are down for the ride. I appreciate you all for being a part of this historic day in my life. On my born day, my birthday, my life day, whatever the case may be. And I will see you sometime, maybe tomorrow. Take care.